Okay, I'm being rushed back into this segment by our executive producer. I'm not sure of his title, but we use his beautiful studio to record our show, What's Up Vegas, every other week or so. We are about to celebrate 2 years in March doing the What's Up Vegas show, especially my show, How to Jimmy Vegas. I'm Jimmy Emerson, and I want to thank from the bottom of my heart our dear friend John Stiles, who lets us use his gorgeous studios, helps us edit and put all this madness together every time we come on at WWDBTV, and tune into his show, Doing It With Style. Is it Style or Styles?
Style.
Doing It With Styles, and that's a good show. Don't miss that one. Gosh, I've had so many wonderful guests today, and I want to remind you to click that, like they do on every broadcast. Push that subscribe button. Ask us questions. You want to know something, go to info@whatsup.vegas. We will answer you right away. We monitor our site all the time. We've got a whole crew of people that do that. I want to thank Lynn Collier for being the lady behind the mat that gets all this done all the time. She's right over here giving me like... No, she's delightful. And Damon Bloomberg, and of course John Stiles and Debbie Hall, and all the wonderful people that help us with this show. I wanted to mention that, including my husband, who's here today. I'm going to have him on in a minute. His name is Jim Peterson. He's affectionately known as Baby Bear because he loves to wear leather, which he looks good in leather. And he wants me to wear leather. Unfortunately, I look like a recliner when I wear leather, so I don't wear leather. But anyway, I'm sitting here today with a wonderful... I called you Cory Booker earlier. This is Cory Nelson. Cory, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's good to see you. Cory is the Regional Development Director of the new Health Center, correct?
Yep.
I'm going to read this real quick.
Okay.
A $5 million capital campaign to expand treatment and access to Planned Parenthood services in Las Vegas. Tell us all about that. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me,
Did it.
Jimmy. It's so good to be here and to talk about Planned Parenthood. So yes, as mentioned, I am the Regional Development Director for Planned Parenthood Marmonte, which is the Planned Parenthood affiliate that runs all of the health centers in Nevada and Central California.
Good.
So most people aren't aware, but Planned Parenthood is obviously a national organization, but we're split into affiliates across the country, and the affiliates provide the health care for the local communities that they're
explain that, because that
Yes.
a lot of I'm confused about it.
Yes.
I see what's on the national news about it, and I'm a little teed off about it, so I want you to just go ahead and just break it down.
Yeah, so Planned Parenthood Federation of America is the national organization. So think of it like a business franchise, like McDonald's. You have the national corporate office, which would be the Planned Parenthood Federation of America, and they really provide a lot of the guidance for the local affiliates. They do brand standards, they provide advocacy work, they do a bunch of really important administrative pieces for the affiliates. And then across the country, we have 47 affiliates, so from all the way from Maine to Hawaii.
When you say affiliate, does every state have a Planned Parenthood?
It depends. Some span over several states. So, for example, ours covers most of California. So we are most of the Bay Area, all through Oakland, the Peninsula, Palo Alto, San Jose, all the way south to Bakersfield. And then we cover the whole state of Nevada. But the affiliate that was here previously covered Colorado, Wyoming, and New Mexico. So we changed hands last year. So we're now Planned Parenthood Marmonte,
so
Los Angeles, California.
Explain that. Go back just a second.
Yeah.
Changed hands. Who had it before?
So before we were run by Planned Parenthood of the Rocky Mountains, which is
Rocky
based
Mountain.
in Denver.
Okay, that was a separate organization.
Yep, and then it made sense for Marmonte to take over the work here because we were already in Reno. So
say Marmonte.
Yep,
that's
Marmonte,
a new corporation.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the new affiliate or franchise that's running the healthcare in Nevada. So we cover the whole state of Nevada. We have a health center here in Las Vegas, in North Las Vegas, and a health center in Reno.
Okay.
So your listeners who are familiar with Planned Parenthood in Southern Nevada might be familiar with former Planned Parenthood clinics that were on Charleston or Flamingo.
Yeah.
So those facilities closed last year when we switched the affiliate operations.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because for me, watching the national news and what goes on in our country today, I thought the idea of Planned Parenthood, the whole concept of it is amazing.
Yeah.
The purpose of it was for women to be able to get care when they wanted to. But you know what? Just the name I know this is a little simple, but
Yeah, no.
just the name Planned Parenthood. Imagine
Hmm.
getting married, man and woman. We're going to have a family.
Yep.
Let's plan that. Let's
Yep.
do it right.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah.
let's get the right health care. Let's make sure nothing goes wrong. And Planned Parenthood wasn't that why it was developed
Yep.
originally?
Comprehensive family planning. I mean, it was created in the
There you
early
go.
1900s
I thought so.
for women to be able to make choices about their body and when they wanted to start a family.
Okay.
And since then, we've branched to other pieces of healthcare, sexual and reproductive healthcare, but all dealing with autonomous choice. People have the choice to do with their own body what they want to do.
Well,
with it.
and that's the way it should be,
Yep.
in my opinion. However, I know that times have changed somewhat,
Yes.
and a woman has to travel out of state sometimes to get the help that she might need.
Yes.
Not because she did anything wrong,
Yep.
it's just because there's a problem.
Yep.
And Planned Parenthood was developed originally to help those type of women?
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
Yep, it was developed to provide access to healthcare for everybody, and particularly in this community, we have so many folks who are living below the federal poverty level,
Right.
or don't have consistent access to healthcare. Maybe they don't have health insurance through their job, and they need that quick, urgent care from a compassionate individual.
Right.
Whether they're a woman, whether they're gay, whether they're straight, whether they're transgender. They need access to someone who understands them and who they are and the decisions that they want to make with their body.
So your new facility, your new health center, you provide all the services that you possibly can.
We do.
For any person,
Yep.
women,
Yep. Yep.
maybe mostly.
Yep.
But in North Las Vegas.
In North Las Vegas.
So
yep.
if a woman comes to your facility and needs an emergency abortion for a medical procedure, I'm told that you can't provide that.
Well, it depends. So we can provide medication abortions. So that's
Okay, explain that.
Yes. So there's two types
I'm
of
sorry,
abortion.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you're okay.
I'm learning.
It's helpful. There's two types of abortions that you can have. There's the medication abortion, which
Right.
is done primarily through a drug, mifepristone and misoprostol.
I've
Those
heard
are the
of
two
that, yeah,
drugs.
okay.
So you probably have heard those names on the news
Yeah,
before.
it's been around a lot.
Yes. So those are abortion drugs. Basically, you take them and you have an abortion. Basically, what happens with that drug, however, is you can't really take it after 11 weeks. So,
See, there's the rub.
yep.
You hit the nail on the
Yep.
head. For me, I'm certainly not a woman. I'm a drag queen. I do this for fun. I don't want to be a woman. I'm
Yeah.
happy to be a man.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian and an actor, and I do drag for fun.
Yeah.
And to get exposure and attention. But I have many women in my life over the many years, and we've had tragedies
Yeah.
over the years. And I mean major things. I'm sure you hear this every day.
Oh, yeah.
You live with this.
Yes.
So a woman's in trouble, not that she wanted to have an abortion. She wanted to maybe even have a birth, but something went terribly wrong medically, and she's not able to.
Yep.
Can she go to any hospital, any emergency room, and get taken care of? I've heard horror stories that
Yeah.
they're not allowed to do it somehow
Yeah.
politically. Is that that still a thing?
So we're lucky in the state of Nevada that we do have a state statute that basically, I wouldn't say it enshrines, but it codifies abortion.
Yeah.
And makes sure that women have access to abortion care. On the ballot this year is question 6, which
Oh.
is switching it from a statute to enshrining the right to abortion in the Nevada Constitution.
That's a
So
good
that will
thing,
be on
right?
the ballot. Yes, that's a
That's
good
a
thing.
good
It means
thing.
means the federal government can't come in and basically tell us that we can't provide abortions to women in Nevada that need them. There
Especially
are many,
when it's medically necessary.
correct.
Because that's the horror story you hear. This sounds insensitive. I'm going to just say it. We
Okay.
can edit it out if we have to. A woman gets pregnant,
Mhm.
and she decides maybe 2 months, which is past the 11, the 11 week, so that something. God just told me to shut up. Did we have a power failure, or was that just the?
No, it was just a glitch in the screen.
Oh, okay. It was a glitch in the screen. All right, I'll just jump forward and say this. We've all heard the story about the woman that needed emergency medical because she was not able. The fetus died, and if the mother wasn't emergency care,
Yep.
both the mother and child would die. And in some places, not everywhere, but in some places, they had to drive to another hole, and in the process, they both deceased.
Yeah,
That happens. It's been documented.
it does.
Is this going to help this new measure on the ballot? Is that going to help kind of stop that?
Well, it's not happening in Nevada, thankfully, but it is happening
you,
in other
Jesus.
states.
Yeah,
so,
I've heard the story.
so
I read them. I watch the news.
I think Georgia is one that comes to mind. I've seen some things that,
Yeah.
that happened in Georgia over the last few years. But yes, this would definitely guarantee that women have access to abortion care in the state of Nevada. And the statute, the reason it's on the ballot to go
Yeah.
in the state constitution is because the statute can be more easily repealed. If it's in the state constitution, it's
Okay.
less likely to be repealed, and it's harder to get it taken out of the state constitution.
Well, I'm glad you explained that, because
Yeah.
I'm really glad you came on, because I touch on so many subjects, from lighthearted theater, drag stuff, to what's going on in Las Vegas, what's
Yeah.
going on in Nevada, and all sorts of stuff. But you clarified a lot, and I want to say, so this $5 million capital campaign to expand treatment and access to Planned Parenthood services in Las Vegas is a fantastic thing.
Yes. Yes.
And we're happy for you.
Thank you.
And you're in charge of all that.
Yeah, so I am leading the effort.
No, you're doing a great job.
I have a really great team in California too that's helping with it, and I think this community is ready. This community is really hungry, and we need it. We need a second space.
Well, I think you're right. In Las Vegas, just from the development of it, has always been a progressive city.
Yes.
And a wide open, alert, awake, pardon the word, woke.
Yeah.
This is what's happening, people. Let's
Yep.
take care of our folks. Let's make sure our
Yep.
sisters and daughters and
Yep.
nieces are taken care of.
Yep. Yeah.
I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, of course.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
Tell us,
you.
if you want more information, you have a website, of course.
Yes. So it's ppmarmonte.org.
Put it up right here.
And if you want to donate directly, it's ppmarmonte.org/give.
We're going to put that up on our screen
Yep.
right now, and it'll be on the website. And Corey, I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for coming on. You're
Yeah.
delightful. And get out there and fight.
Thanks.
For the ladies in our life, the
Yeah.
real ones that need the help. And Planned Parenthood, it's for everyone.
It's for everybody. One in
It's
four.
not just for the ladies. I
one
mean,
in
that's
four
what the
women-
news is all about.
Yeah.
But
1 in 4 women and 1 in 5 men have used a Planned Parenthood in their lifetime.
that's wonderful to know.
Yep.
That's good to know.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate you for being here.
Thank you.
And we're going to be back with more. And go to this website and check it out. And you take donations, right?
We do. Yeah, we're a 501c3, so we take charitable donations.
It's a tax deductible?
It is.
It's tax deductible. Did you hear that?
And it goes all towards healthcare. So
Okay.
it goes towards providing care for people who need it
I'm
most.
sending you $100 right now.
Okay.
You heard it here. Remind me. So I don't want to be called a liar. You got $100 from me for sure.
Okay.
And I'll
thank
do
you.
more when I can. Thank you so much. We're going to be back with a lot more stuff from What's Up Vegas and the How to Jimmy show. I don't know, where did we come up with that name? How to Jimmy. I mean, I'm Jimmy, and I've lived here a long time, and I kind of know a lot of stuff.
It's like Jimmy. It's like, like working something.
Jimmy
or-
means like you're going to Jimmy something.
Yeah.
That's what they thought when they came up with
Hey,
the name.
it fits.
Anyway, we'll be back soon with another crazy guest. Thank you, Corey.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
thanks.
Mwah.
Appreciate
We'll
it.
be back.